Hi all, welcome to this Prime Moments Icon Petit SBC guide. 91 rated in all. Looks a not bad card, just a pity that it didn't give him 80 dribbling, give him 80 plus stats would have been very appealing. But if you can smash links would be awesome. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at @GIsLegend. All the links are down below for posting the channel and social media links as always. And let me know in the comments down below if you've done this at all or even packed him or give him a bash in draft. So as usual, humble beginning, rising talent, world class. First two are obviously extra Laza. That's where we generally, that or any non-league SBC league that we kind of mention. So fairly straightforward, nothing to break the bank with. If you're patient, as we always say, you could do all three for 30k. Be wary of course with the one club SBC about just now, so nothing too strenuous, but the only downside is the amount of informs that you actually have to give up, and I was a bit shocked that they had 285 rated squads. Like, why not take one of them out? Like, we don't need 285 rated squads, we only need one. It was kind of like, for 1.5 million it wouldn't have felt so bad if it was 1.4, like 1.35, 1.4, it wouldn't have felt as bad. But fairly straightforward, and you've practically like 50k worth of packs for the first three routes at like 30k. A lot of folk will obviously try and snipe everything for cheap or recycle like the bronze to silver, silvers to gold and so forth, just to help them get all the aspects kind of done really. But for me, when you think of this card in particular, there is a lot of variants that you can throw in. The informs, by the way, are Vega and Benrahma for world class. The feeling for me is, with how much he costs and for what's out there, your big variants, alternatives are like Kante, Team of the Year, you've got Pogba, quite a few of his versions. You could look at Modric, you could look at De Bruyne. There's plenty of different ways you can look at it, and that's what kind of lets us down in a sense. Like Prime Nakata we use as an example, but Nakata is usually one of the cheaper icons. Or if you did the base icon SBC, depending on who you packed, you could probably chuck that in as well. And you notice it said Prime Icon Moments. Yeah, we're really going to chuck like 1 million coin card into this SBC. You must think we're completely, utterly mad. Bit of a flaw there. The icons are about 400k at the moment for what I'm seeing across the board. So at the moment you're about 150k worth of packs in. I would have said an ultimate pack should have been wiser for iconic. For 83, it's a lot of upgrades in the show and in forms of Griffo and Sancho. We've got Castells, Bender, Sula, Toprak, Goretzka, Tolisso, Hazard, Kagawa and Koeman. I've tried to look for other ways that you could possibly go. I think would be you're kind of clutching at straws really on a cam and right wing basis, I'm afraid. I get shoot a 35k pack for 40k. 84 rate squad is a 45k pack for 60k of Asensio, Savic, Nacho Fernandez, inform Mande, second inform Izzo, Koke, Carvalho, Isaac Otamendi, Banega, upgraded Dembele and Rodrigo. 60k is not too bad. Other ways that I think you could do it is Manu Trigueros or someone else, a striker like Benzema, or maybe even Neto, depending if you can get the chemistry and also if you've got loyalty into the equation. First of the 85s, they're basically the same, like just different formations. 110k. We've got my first route Perin, Miranda, second form Izzo, Manolas, Sommer, Perisic, Pjanic, Raja, Matuidi, second form Milik, inform Milik, and Callahan. I'm about 90% sure this will be done a lot cheaper, but practically the 85, the other route is basically where the cheaper route is, and it's a 50k route, but it's practically the same. We've went with it's just done slightly differently for obviously formation reasons. But it's Perin, Miranda, second form Izzo, Manolas, Sommer, Chesney the upgraded one, then Matuidi, Radjanek, Golan, Milinkovic, Savic, Dzeko, and Inform Milik. So you're practically paying 200k for 250k packs. It's not the most ideal, but you just bite your tongue with it, obviously. But the 86, 160k for that gets you Navas, second form Izzo, Nacho Fernandez, Fernandinho, Alisson, Koke, Isaac Otamendi, Iniesta, Parejo, Callahan, and second. Keep going to say second form Milik. I keep forgetting was upgraded, and then it's an inform. But Milik's inform and Izzo's you commonly will see a lot. It's a bit annoying. There's not much flexibility in it. Like Delafeu's the only ever real inform you could chuck in over Milik, and then it kind of gives you a lot more chemistry to work with, so keep that in mind. That gives you a 50k pack, by the way. 87's a 55k pack. I wish they kind of went a little bit bigger, maybe a 100k pack here. But Buffon, Hummels, Koulibaly, the upgraded one, Chiellini upgraded, Griffo, second form Mena, Allen, Thiago, Callahan, Mertens, and then El Shaarawy. I've tried to really squeeze out the coins a little bit. I've tried to go more of the upgrades, and I thought, well, it's maybe not too much of a difference, but it's trying to keep the informs as cheap as possible. And then just to wrap up with the 88, 300k, Buffon, Lucas, then Lucas Leiva to be precise, Chiellini, Izzo, Ter Stegen, Oyarzabal, Isco, David Silva, Bernardo Silva, Kane, and finishing off with a Dan, or whoever's the cheapest, 83 in La Liga at the time. Could be Savic, could be a Dan, could be Moreno, Adriz, or whoever. But all in all, for like 1.4, 1.5 million, obviously after packs it might come to say a million coins, 1.1 or at most 1.2. I'd personally say, looking at Kante, looking at De Bruyne, Pogba, Kante, De Bruyne, they're kind of main three I would commonly see. Modric, Casemiro, those versions I think feel more smarter alternatives, but still a good SBC if you're a fan of them, and definitely could be one that might prove popular for some to do. But let me know, as I said, in the comments below if you've done them at all. Smash like as always, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at @GIsIron. Take it easy all, and I will catch you all later.